Hey juniors, congratulations on finishing your ACT today. I know that's grueling and difficult, and we appreciate all of the time and effort that you put into it this morning. Hopefully it gave you a little bit of an idea what the April test will be like. We designed it so that it would be exactly like the April test, so that we hope that when you get to that April test that you feel really comfortable and confident in taking it. Also, I know some of you I have encouraged to take the December test, so hopefully this gave you an idea what that test will be like as well. For this last part of the day, we are going to be talking about the personal plan of study. You guys did this last year in October, and you will do it this year as well. The personal plan of study, the reason that we do this every year. One, it's a state requirement for the state of Missouri, and then also it gets you thinking about and planning out a roadmap for doing your enrolling for classes your senior year. Now, let me say this, you're not enrolling for classes today. You won't be enrolling for classes, but you're going to be mapping out the classes that you want to take your senior year. And just like last year, how I did this last year, I will print this out. When we do have enrollment in January, I will print this out and then give it to you all during your enrollment classes and when we talk during enrollment, so that you will have this information at that time as well, just like we did last year. When you're doing your personal plan of study, and you'll get instructions for that, but when you're doing it, I want you to think about those 5 things that you should be doing as juniors. So 1, thinking about what career or careers you might be interested in. 2, thinking about the type of education that goes with that career. So is it a 4-year degree? Is it a 2-year degree? Is it a trade school? 3, thinking about the specific institutions that have that education. So what 4-year schools, what 2-year schools, what trade schools have that education that goes with your career. 4, going and visiting those places. And then 5, taking the tests that go with those, taking the tests that allow you to get into those places. So whether it's the ACT or the SAT or the ASVAB, taking the tests that will get you in there. So specifically when you're thinking about your classes, what I want you to do is think about, like with the careers, I want you to think about what classes would go with the careers that you're interested in. So for instance, I have a lot of people who are interested in healthcare. If you're interested in healthcare, then taking classes in the science area would be a really great thing, as well as PE, things that talk about health. So and then if you're not sure, I'm not sure if I would want to do this career or not, try the class. It's a great way to do that. Try the class in high school so that you can find out if you like it or not. 2, that education that you need to get into your career, choose classes that will guide you towards that education. So for instance, if I want to be, again, I'm going to just go with nurse. I want to be a nurse. A nurse is a 4-year degree. It's at a college, so I know I need to go to a 4-year college, so I need to choose classes that will get me into a 4-year college. 3, choose classes. So the third thing that you're supposed to do is find specific institutions that go with the career that you're wanting. So let's say MU has the career that you're wanting, it has the education for the career that you're wanting. Choose classes that will get you into MU. So for instance, MU requires 4 years of math and 2 years of foreign language. So choosing those type of classes. For when you're visiting the schools or the trade schools, ask them what classes you should be taking, and that will help guide you. And then 5, in order to do the best on your tests, so for instance, the order to do the best on the ACT is to take the most challenging classes possible. And if you struggle in a specific area, taking classes in that area can help you to get better your skills, so you'll do better on the tests. I hope this is helpful, and as always, as you're going through this process, and if you have any questions or any concerns, I would love to visit with you about it. You can go to the counseling website, and there is a icon on there that's make an appointment with your counselor, and I would love to visit with you about this. So anyway, thank you for doing this, and I look forward to seeing you all soon.